What's up, guys? This is Zeus. I'm back on my career. I'm in for Young NC Gaming, my cousin, and so I've been playing the game and stuff, and we're gonna do some practice and stuff, and we was it where I can go look at team stats. So I can look at team stats. As you see, we are 17 and at big zero and stuff. So we have an OCX and stuff. So the last game the last time you see me play, I put up a 2.5 hour video and stuff to get through it and stuff. So around about the first 3 to 6 games, I was sixth man. Now I came in and I did starting position. I've been in starting position since then. Uh, so I've been working. I also at starting position rank overall 60 and stuff. Now my position is what is my stats? My stats is I'm a 70. Let me see. They don't. Oh, I had 9 points. Okay, 10 rebounds. As you can see, I get 10 points and 10 rebounds on a daily basis and stuff. So now, and stuff, no All Stars, no. I might be get the defensive defensive player of the year because I have been blocking shots pretty good, getting rebounds and stuff and that type of deal. So I was amazed about that they put me in the starting lineup and I was 60 overall and stuff, but now I'm like a 70 overall type deal. So I found out this, the right here where I found out. Where is that? No, that's the wrong one. Progressions. I found this out. That you can pay and go up. And I didn't know that. So I'm 76 overall. I went and I did what I think I needed the most. I did the stamina, vertical. He's 7 feet tall. Uh, Strength not yet. Cause he's not getting bullied in the paint. Acceleration. I should have went to the stamina, brought it down when I first made him, and got the acceleration up so I get down the court faster. But the speed is 65. I should have went up the building there, and I did the defensive rebound and stuff, and offensive rebound. It's very hard to get offensive rebound in the first place. So you got to be like Dennis Rodman or Bill Russell, rest in peace, and stuff. I got the blocking. I should have went up a little bit higher on the blocking, around about 90. The seals, it's hard for the center to get a seal. Defense, I'm not that much out on the. Let me see, yeah, 62 on the perimeter. I'm definitely in right there. Speed with ball, I should put that up a little bit more. And ball handling, probably about the same. And what's this? Acro pass. Yeah, that's pretty good. What level is 88 and stuff, and everything else, as you see. But I'm 76 overall. I had like 100,000 coins and stuff. I bought the deluxe edition and stuff. So the deluxe edition is $79 plus tax, which made it be 85 and stuff. So I already spent altogether 100 on this game and stuff. And about it, hopefully by the end of next week, he should be at his max and stuff. So that type deal, and we go from there. But he's doing good. He got starting position at rank Cincy and stuff. So it's his position and stuff. As you see, I'm getting 88,000. My points is 92.5. So The storyline. I haven't been playing the storyline that much. I've been skipping through, which I should not do and stuff. Because one time I skipped through a couple storylines. Then I paid. Then I finally look at one. I paid attention to one, and it said I'll ask for a trade and stuff. And you'd be stupid to ask for a trade from the Warriors and stuff. So I don't say the Warriors. Hopefully we keep going undefeated for a while and stuff. It'd be great if we go to undefeated. If we do 35 wins, because 33 wins is the undefeated from the Lakers. The Lakers back in the 80s and stuff. So they went undefeated for 33. They won 33 games. Then the Chicago Bulls came in around about I think 28 and stuff. So that type deal and stuff. So I'm going to keep going. How many takeovers I had? I know I had a couple already and stuff. So that's basically it. I'm a rim protector and post scorer. That's where I'm at and stuff. That type deal and stuff. So I've been do practice and it'll be mostly 3 points and stuff. I'm trying to learn work on that and stuff. And I'm gonna be quiet as I take my mic out. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
Good game last night. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do. Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Keep shooting, baby. Come through, baby. Come through. Hey, hey. Good look.
Just like that.
Hey, don't worry about it. Keep shooting.
Who's got ball?
Grab the ball. Hey, that's all right, man. Keep shooting. Hey, keep shooting. Hey. It'll drop, man. Keep shooting.
Ready to score!
Keep shooting, baby.
Get it!
Hey, good look, though. Way to grab it.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Don't worry about it. He's shooting that. Good boy, good boy. Get it. Hey, that's all right, man. Keep shooting. It'll drop, man. Keep shooting. Keep shooting, baby.
Now we're rolling.
Hey, good luck, though. Don't worry about it. Keep shooting. Hey, keep shooting. It'll drop, man. Keep shooting.
One more.
Oh, you done? You done?
And if you know one thing about Kobe, like you can't show weakness because he preys on that, right? And he was calling me all kind of names and this. Like, man, let's go, bro. So I was like, all right. Make a long story short, messed up my whole day. Like I didn't want to do nothing else but go back to my room and sleep because I was just thrown off from the roller coaster ride. And he was just dying laughing.
It's not for the weak, the motion sickness, and people who don't have it don't understand, but I'm with you. Even like riding the back of cars like sets me off.
Yeah,
I gotta
especially if you got your head down.
Looking at the phone? No way. Can't do it. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
All right. So we just have a few rapid fire questions for you.
Okay.
Would you
We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. MP is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Outside Jones. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Gotta fight harder to get over those.
As soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Team foul. And
the line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to give Indeed type of guys on this roster.
And here's Curry for three. Hits a three-pointer.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
McCollum pass to Ingram. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Here's Ingram. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Good on the bucket.
So dangerous inside. Williamson has a great feel for how to capitalize from there.
He shoots it. Again, Golden State.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's McCollum. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Ingram against Thompson. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And there's Thompson on the assist from Covington.
You're not going to speed him up. Even when you get aggressive guarding Thompson, he stays in control. He's just so tough to cover.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. Don't take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's McCollum. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Here's Thompson. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Over Ingram. And the Warriors tack on two more.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
McCollum outside. Inside. Down low. Valanciunas. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
The one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass. Shooting two.
First one falls, and with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Thompson. Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wiggins.
2 minutes
outside Curry.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Ingram. And a great assist by Grant as that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Curry, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Graham, the pass to Nance. Outside Ingram. Back to Valanciunas. From deep three-point range. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with MP. And it's Curry in at point guard. Curry passes to Kuminga. Thompson outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a 3. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
Jones from outside gets the 3 to fall. Jones has got 6 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
NBA, hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
McCollum outside. Here's Jones. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Williamson against Kuminga. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Entering the NBA can be a difficult challenge, and age can add to that challenge. Jonathan Kuminga was just 19 years old when he stepped onto an NBA court.
And he drops a first. Boy, being so young for his draft class, Kuminga has done well in the league, Richard.
What I like is how he's capitalized on his minutes. Any chance he gets to shine, he works hard to make the most of it. That's the kind of dedication that is invaluable in a young guy.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Thompson, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It was good to see Andrew Wiggins make his first All-Star team in 2022. For a player with such a great career, it was long overdue.
First one falls for him. Well, Wiggins didn't just get an All-Star selection in 2022. Richard, he was picked as a starter.
And that's saying something for a man who isn't always the focal point of his team's offense. Wiggins doesn't need to be the main guy. He wants to be the glue that holds the team together.
And Wiggins drops them both.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Daniels. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas, good.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
That evens the score. Curry's got 13 now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Daniels. Thompson with a steal. Left side Curry. Back to Thompson. Fires from deep. That shot no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's McCollum. The rebound by Wiggins. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And stolen by Jones. McCollum with it. Kuminga defends. McCollum, the pass to Williamson. Now here's Jones. Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, BA. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season. I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson outside. Here's Wiggins. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. He has 6.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's Jones. He picked up 10 in his last game. Ingram finds Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's Hayes. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Thompson. Misses off the left iron.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Here's Wiggins. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
And here's Hayes. Here's Ingram. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Ingram's got his second basket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows if that's a shot, he should make more oftentimes than not.
And a deep 3 from McCollum.
Nice work by Draymond. He gives you championship-level defense every single night.
It's a tie game in New Orleans. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Brandon Ingram out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5.
Yeah, showing some toughness right there. I like whenever Wiggins outmuscles the defense and capitalizes.
The Pelicans trail. McCollum, the pass to Jones. Williamson outside. Pass to McCollum. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. McCollum's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
And the Pelicans shooting 46%, a decent average so far. To the inside. And Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist of the night. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Pocket 4. Curry uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 15.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
McCollum on the wing. Murphy comes in for Jones. And Graham subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Golden State is... And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Covington in at the 5 spot. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Back to McCollum. Shoots over Curry. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
Here's Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
What a strong take by Thompson. Clay's got a big frame for a guard.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. Outside Ingram. Outside Jones. Floats one. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Curry against McCollum. Again, Golden State.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
McCollum finds Williamson. Now here's McCollum. Shoots over Curry. McCollum's shot is off.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Curry. Rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the Pelicans miss again. The Warriors leading. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 27.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now Ingram launches it. Goes back up. Valanciunas can't get it to go. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And it's good. 2 points. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
New Orleans calls timeout. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them, I know you've been putting it all out there tonight, but this is when we need our energy to be at its highest. He's trying to keep his team from fading in the late stages. It was a message of motivation more than anything else, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now the Warriors with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Ingram. For 3. Covington grabs the board.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And Williamson throws it down.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Thompson outside. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Left side Kuminga. The kick out. Curry. The 3. State
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. Good D by Covington.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Lets it go from 11. Again, the Warriors score.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Wiggins against Jones. And play stop. The whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Okay, as you see, no points, but rebounds. Rebounds, assists, and,
outside Curry.
He's going to shoot it.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Well, as you see, I sacrifice. I didn't do no points and stuff. I didn't have a chance to score any points. I got out-rebounded. I got outclassed by their center. The center hit a takeover. But like I said, I'm going to do another practice, then another game. Then I'll be logging off. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.
When's team dinner? I'm starving. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do. do. Keep it going.
All right, now move around, move around, move around.
One more. Just like that.
Get the board, grab it.
I'm chopping a hammer.
Defense today.
You got it. Come on, man. You got it.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Come on, game time, game time.
Right there. You got it. Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Come on, focus. Again. Yeah, let's go, let's do it. Get your mind right.
Hey, hit me up.
All right, would you rather hit a game winner at home or on the road?
On the road.
Yeah, that could
silence the crowd. That's no question.
Which crowd in the NBA would you want to silence with that game winner on the road?
Utah.
They're tough.
Utah.
Would you rather come back to the NBA as a coach or an NBA player?
Now?
Yeah.
Neither. Neither.
Why not a player?
I'm so content with retirement and where I'm at. I'm like in the best space you possibly could be in. So neither.
Which is great because I feel like sometimes when athletes transition into like retirement, it's sometimes hard for them, right? Because you're like so focused on like you're on the road, you're eating, you're at the hotel, like you're up till 4 a.m. and like that lifestyle becomes so ingrained that like just to sit back and kind of do nothing is kind of a culture shock for some people.
Yeah, and it's tougher, especially for guys that hasn't created a brand throughout their career. So they're just really literally sitting at home all day, every day with nothing else to do. Hopefully they have some business ventures that get them out of the house or kids. But yeah, that's a tough transition.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. We can't wait to see you in NBA 2K 20.
And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
Here are the five for the Clippers. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Wall. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. 6 to shoot. Powell with it. Now Covington defended. Powell, that's good.
I'll tell you, Norman, Powell fills in the gaps for this team at both ends.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Over the Wall, and the basket by Curry.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Now, here's Zubac, and the shot is good.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat. Going into the first game of the season, he said we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing it. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea, considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And some might go as far, Greg, as saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Here's Powell. After the made shot from Klay Thompson, he can't get that one to fall.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Now, here's George. Last time out, he had 14 points. Wall against Curry. Wall, no luck.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Pass to George. They need this. Offensive rebound. Leonard laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
What dominance from Kawhi on the glass, making sure he gets those second chance points.
Higgins outside. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Powell. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Kuminga. Outside Curry. Wiggins against George. Here's Covington. Can't hit that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green has checked in for Kuminga. Iguodala comes in for Wiggins. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Curry. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against. And that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson against Poole. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. And here's Covington, defended by Covington. Shot clock at 5. Jackson from long range. Draymond Green with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Pass to Poole. Now here's DiVincenzo. Yeah, the step back, and he overshot that one, missing. Jackson looking around from 12 feet out. That shot, no good.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, leading by just 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. You'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. Curry and Poole are the guards. And it's Covington in at the 5 down low.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. Passes to Zubac. And here's Leonard. From downtown, score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
They grabbed their own miss.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Now, here's Leonard. He has 5. Here's Zubac. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Curry passes to Poole. Curry against Jackson. Back to Poole. And there it is for him. Poole's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. Kennard against Poole. Kennard's shot is off. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
First free throw is good.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And the Warriors with some changes. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for MP. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
33.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Down on the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. And it's Wall in at the point. Wall passes to George. Back to Wall. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Unloads from 13. No good from Zubac.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
He gets it in there.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Leonard, no luck.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. We've got a chance now to check up on Marcus Morris's status. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He won't be returning to the game, guys, and he may be off the court for a short period of time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Powell kicks to Wall. Back to Powell. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Now the feed to Covington. Curry passes to Thompson. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Wall, no luck. Warriors leading by 8. Thompson dishes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Clever ball movement by Klay Thompson. Getting the rock to a guy with a better look.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio was made an all-NBA team.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Kuminga. Iguodala comes in for Wiggins, and Poole subbed in for Thompson. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Robert Covington's checked in for Leonard. Batum comes in for George. Kennard, he's checked in for Norman Powell, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging three-point threat.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Poole. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Clippers trail by 7. The pass to Zubac. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Good D by Covington. And it's Green with the jam.
At 6'7", Draymond's always capable of sky up or slam like that one.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Jackson. Iguodala against Batum. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Oh, good on the 3. Poole kicks to Covington. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Covington finds Batum. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Nicholas Batum still possesses strength to fight through and get the bucket.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Outside Curry. Poole trying to get open. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Covington. Curry's got 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Jackson against Curry. Jackson passes to Zubac. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 6.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Pass to Iguodala. Shoots over Batum. Misses the shot. Now through 3/4 of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead, up 10. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops. If we don't get stops, it's going to be a long night for us.
GA focusing on the physicality of the game. He clearly wants more aggressiveness.
And understandable. Setting the tone on defense critical if you want to get this win.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Kuminga out there with MP. And it's Curry in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Clock at 6. Curry against Wall. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Covington's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the shot goes in. Kuminga's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Zubats against Covington. Unloads from 9. Connects. The jumper drops. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. From outside the arc, it's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And the Clippers call time here.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue. But that's going to change.
Brown's checked in for Reggie Jackson. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
Thanks, David. Another shot, and the layup good by Brown. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And George gets it to go.
And that's a nice assist from Wall, scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Thompson surveying the floor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
What a savvy play by Klay Thompson. Knows how to put the defender in a tight spot.
That free throw good from Thompson.
People say Klay Thompson's shooting form is picture perfect, and they're not wrong. Kids out there, watch how he shoots it and take notes.
Amir Coffey's checked in for the Clippers. He's off on the second. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
2 minutes.
Curry passes to Covington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Batum's checked in. can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there. Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why, when you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
Zubac gets the foul. Takes the 13-footer. Warriors with the rebound. Covington's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Warriors.
You guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Covington dishes to Thompson. Fades. He can't get that one. All with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Wait. Let me guess. You got some questions about my leadership since you didn't reach out for comment.
I mean, while we're both here, why not? I mean, you tell me your side of the story.
Whoa, there is nothing to tell. Because if whoever said that won't put their name on it, it means nothing.
It doesn't sound like it means nothing.
What are you, the sound police, man?
You seem bothered.
Yes, I am, but only that I have to address this. Yo, fam, it's either somebody that's not in his locker room or someone who is too much of a coward to speak to me man to man. Because either way, that's someone whose opinion I do not trust.
Well, this came from a member of your organization.
Nate, it could be the water boy. Actually, let me take that back because Rocco is super cool. Sorry, Rocco, if you heard that. But you feel what I'm saying.
Well, it wasn't Rocco, the water boy.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.